So this is an empirical research study in forensic psychology examining the controversial claims in the workers' compensation system.
The workers' compensation's basic purpose is to provide injured and disabled workers with medical care and relief from lost wages. And workers' compensation clinicians are now having to differentiate between people who are just blatantly lying or malingering and those who actually are being genuine but who have a psychosomatic conversion disorder.
Psych testing is routinely used to help establish a claimant's credibility. And for our study, we focused on the MMPI-2.
We dealt with 100 subjects that are currently going through a contested workers' compensation claim.
The first section is the demographics, claims, complaints. The second section is the MMPI-2, the clinical scales, and then finally the MMPI-2 validity scales.
Liberation theology in Latin America is based off of a care and concern for the poor. Something I think that is key to stress, is inseparable from Latin American liberation theology is the fact that they've seen the problems, they've lived in the problems of poverty and the oppressed condition of the majority in misery, the majority of Latin American people, and they desire to do something.
We're confronted with one of the most important questions in foreign policy today. Will there be a war with China? The picture being painted in the American mind seems to be conclusive that China is rising, but it is belligerent, it's militant, and it's expansionist. My research seeks to re-examine that question.
Now what we discovered is inventory is no longer a worthy indicator to predict GDP.
Should we put the inventory out of the equation, or should we probably find some new way of determining how it affects the GDP? And also, if we found a glitch, a mistake in one of the indicators, should we test all other 9 to decide if technology has more than enough impact to hurt the other 9 indicators of the economy?
My name is Emily Sherping. My research project is entitled In the Shadow of the Poet, a feminist reading of Virgil's Camilla. The body of research on this classical epic is still sorely lacking in content that deals with Camilla. It's my hope that my contribution will do something to spark discourse on the subject and broaden our understanding of the classical literature that shaped the Western world and, in turn, us.